We have snow in the mountains, snow in the foothills, and snow in the Triad. It is truly a winter wonderland in North Carolina.
Meteorologist Michelle Kennedy tracking where the storm is headed and what areas could get the most snow.
We begin with team coverage today. Reporters have you covered from Randolph County to Winston-Salem.
But first, let's begin with meteorologist Michelle Kennedy. Michelle.
Yeah, you know, we are taking a look at the snow that is now falling. It has taken a while. We've had a little bit of wintry mix out there too, and even a little sleet detected in spots. It's been a bit wet in North Wilkesboro. We've also had the snow that is now lightly falling across parts of the northern foothills where you had a little light rain mixing in to start, and now it's finally moving east too. You can see the bulk of the rain down over Columbia, South Carolina, lots of moisture down there, and even some sleet that may mix in along the North Carolina and South Carolina border. For us, we're still going with the 1 to 3 inches, looking good for this zone. Higher end for folks might be in the southeastern Triad in terms of trying to get in that sleet and snow mix. We may see a little bit of snow at times still mix in over the next few hours. We've been thankful also to get a lot of photographs in from you area wide. Take a look at this. Amounts that might be higher as we go out east toward the coast because that moisture is going to wrap in, and that winter storm warning is up for those folks there. Take a look at this. You can see where we have the winter weather advisories back to the west. We have the winter storm warnings to the east, and here we're expecting travel impacts to be a little less than folks out toward the coast where they're going to be greater road coverage for snowfall total, some icy patches out there. And take a look at these viewer photos. Thanks to Kenny Beck for sending this to us, tweeting out. Yeah, a little grassy coverage out there. Not too much yet, but snowing in Eden and also from Sparta, some good snowfall. You have to kind of look hard though at those flakes as they were first coming down within the last couple of hours. This one coming into us from Chris Parsons in the Brushy Mountains. Yeah, so the snow is coming in. The question is how much will be on the ground. And those totals are going to be determined by the duration of this event. And it does look like it's going to shut down, unfortunately, a little bit sooner. Look at where we go back to the west over Tennessee. It's already starting to wrap up with the moisture content over Bristol, Tennessee. The low has slowed a little bit, and if we can continue to wrap in some of that moisture from the coast far enough inland, some of our southeastern counties could see a little bit more. But right now we are watching for some of those spots that are trying to transition right now over Asheboro, Wilkesboro, finally getting in the action of snow where we had that changeover just occur within the last half an hour. You're at 32 degrees in Greensboro, 34 in Burlington. Love to see those 30s needed to get there, and we feel more like the 20s though thanks to that strong northeasterly wind that is helping to bring down those cold temperatures. We still have icy travel concerns. We're going to break it down, and we'll take a look at some of the snowfall forecast graphics for you coming up and what we're expecting through early tonight. It's coming up.
All right, thank you, Michelle. And as you just saw, Randolph County expected to be hit pretty hard by the snow. That's where we find our Steve King.
Yeah, Steve's out there today. Got the hood up. Steve, I see some snow. How bad is it out there?
Well, it's pretty cold out here, and as you can see, the snow is coming down. It started coming down around 2:30 this afternoon as we take a look right here. The good news is not sticking to the roads quite yet, but the snow is coming down at a pretty good clip right now. It is sticking to the tops of cars and to the grass as we take a look over here. Now, what emergency management leaders are saying is that they are expecting the largest impact from this snowstorm at this time to be possible car wrecks. So that's why they're asking everybody to only drive if they have to. The Asheboro Fire Department says that they have all of their equipment all inventoried and ready to go. Snow chains, chainsaws, in case they need to use them. They too are asking drivers just to stay put at home if at all possible. Really only be out on the road if you need to. So right now everybody is on standby. EMS has extra staff ready to go. They're hoping that that is not going to be necessary. Reporting live in downtown Asheboro, Steve King, WXII 12 News.
All right, Steve, thanks so much. And because of the winter storm, the North Carolina Zoo will open 3 hours late tomorrow, starting at noon. There's also a possibility the zoo closes altogether, depending on how bad it gets, but that will be based on how much snow or ice comes their way. Keep a close eye on the zoo's website for updates if you want them. And for more on the conditions in Moxville, we're going to send things over to Kirsten Gutierrez with the very latest. Kirsten.
Brandon, like Steve just said, it's been heavily coming down for the last 2 hours, but here in Moxville, same kind of story. The snow's been coming down, but it hasn't been sticking to much, or it hasn't been sticking to the roads at least, just very wet right now. It has, like he mentioned as well, sticking to flowers, this trash can, and cars throughout downtown. Now, first responders across the county are on standby, like the Moxville Fire Department. Now, we talked to Fire Chief Frank Carter this morning, and he says while they're not expecting much accumulation, all their equipment and fire trucks are prepped with winter gear. Now, Carter says if there is bad weather and it continues the way it's going, they'll send out their brush trucks and four-wheel drive vehicles first before sending out their fire trucks. But the fire trucks do have chains that can drive up to 3 inches of snow. And now that winter weather is keeping first responders like the fire department and others busy as they respond to various situations.
The minor traffic accidents, cars slide off in a ditch, trees down. If it's ice, that causes the power problems. We get some fire alarms and stuff. Alternative heating, folks, if the power goes out, they use alternative sources. That causes some problems every now and then. But for the most part, it's just a typical traffic accidents, sledding accidents. We might have one of those, but usually not too bad.
And that's what he's usually used to in inclement weather. They're just preparing for anything that can happen. But Carter wants to remind those who do have to drive home from work tonight to please keep a distance between you and the car in front of you to avoid those minor accidents. That's the biggest thing they see, but they're hoping they don't have to respond to much. Live from Mocksville, I'm going to send things over to Leanne, who's in Winston-Salem.
Well, hey, Kirsten, what a difference a day makes. It's snowing here in Winston-Salem as well, and we're along a busy road here, and things seem to be moving really nicely. I spoke with a city official earlier this afternoon, and here's the thing that they're watching. They want to make sure that this snow that we're seeing right now doesn't change into rain. So at last check, they were not treating the roads just yet because the concern is if this switches to rain, it's going to wash all that away, and it was really for nothing. So like many of you guys at home, they're just kind of sitting, watching and waiting to see exactly what this storm produces. But they say they are ready to go into what's called snow mode. That's at 7 o'clock tonight. They're prepared to do that. Their crews have been notified, and those crews are prepared to work 12-hour shifts, rotating on off as we wait this one out. But again, things are looking pretty good here. It is pretty chilly outside, so if you are heading out, be sure to bundle up. The wind, actually, when it picks up, that's when that snow really gets you in the face. It's doesn't feel very nice, but overall things are going pretty well here in Winston-Salem. We're going to check in now with Bill in Greensboro. How are things looking there, Bill?
I tell you, this is a beautiful snowfall, especially if you're watching it on TV. If you're out in the elements itself, not so much. It is cold, it is wet. Snow has been falling here in Greensboro for about an hour and a half. And you can see it's not sticking on the roads. It is sticking on some of the parked cars here in downtown Greensboro. But again, no problems with the roadways whatsoever. If you are thinking about early voting today, by the way, forget about it. It closed at 4 o'clock and it will not reopen until noon tomorrow. That here in Guilford County. But as far as the roads, the traffic, everything right now is going well. It is wet out there, and if the temperature gets much colder, certainly could be a problem later on. But right now, things are doing well here in Greensboro. We'll be here for several hours. We'll check back in periodically, let you know what's happening. In Greensboro, I'm Bill O'Neill, WXII 12 News.
All right, Bill, thank you very much. We appreciate it. We're going to take a look at this picture, West Cap Street in Dobson. You can see some flakes coming down out there. Not looking too bad. Nothing sticking on the grass there or the roads at that. A viewer sent us this video of a few snowflakes in Mount Airy. Little shaky, but they had to get the video. It doesn't look too bad out there, but once those flakes come down, you got to get your camera quick so you don't miss it.
That's right, Brandon. Let's move north to Virginia. Check out the fresh powder from one of our viewers with a steady shot there in Fancy Gap. This is just off the Blue Ridge Parkway. You can see lots of snowflakes there on trees and in this heavily wooded area. Pretty picturesque out there. Oh yeah, that's why I said picturesque. Well, the Interactive Resource Center in Greensboro will be open tonight to keep people out of the cold. That means anyone without a place to stay can go to the center located on East Washington Street starting tonight at 7 o'clock.
And you can keep track of the wintry conditions anytime using our free WXII 12 mobile app. That's where you'll also find our update of the closings and delays if you're curious as well.